history of Penn dental medicine is totally wrapped up in the history of Thomas Evans. And Thomas Evans was a critical dentist in the 19th century, and he wanted to build both a dental school and a museum on this site, and he asked that the dental school be second to none. And that's a kind of legacy that we have to live up to.
I think all people have felt that we've had a really superb education, but we've always struggled with the facilities. And this would be the piece that has been missing to the overall Penn experience.
You'll have more productive and get more out of your education in a facility that you're proud of and that you feel good about coming to, and you have the state-of-the-art resources available to you.
Dentistry has changed tremendously over the last 5, 10, 15 years, specifically with the inclusion of digital technologies. And we recognize that. And this is why it's important that our new clinics will also include digital technologies that help us to improve our patient experience, but also our teaching experience.
The way I like to view the future is that everything will change, and the only constant will be change. This is the centerpiece of Penn Dental Medicine, the Evans building. We realize that the building is 100 years old, and that to make the building good for the next 100 years will require a renaissance, a complete rethinking, a rebirth of where we were before.
We took a whole new look at how the space is being utilized. It was decided to keep these areas somewhat separate, to have the clinical areas kind of combined together, so patient flow goes to those areas on the first and the second floor. And then they have the student didactic areas more in the lower concourse. And that's why this makes a lot of sense, and that's why I really think that it's such a great plan for us moving forward.
This advanced simulation laboratory is really pretty neat. It's an advanced piece of engineering. It replicates the clinical environment, so it's different than a regular simulation laboratory, and it's a 3D virtual reality environment, and it replicates the sense of touch and the sense of pressure that you're putting down on your instrument that you're working on. We have state-of-the-art technology, and that's really exciting.
The old idea of standing at the front of the lecture theatre and giving a lecture is pretty much gone now. Students want to learn using a variety of different technologies, and we will actually encompass that. We will actually allow them to have a wonderful, as I say, state-of-the-art teaching environment which will benefit them all.
As students, we spend a lot of time in the library, and currently there's really no group study spaces really anywhere in the building for us to congregate and kind of learn. So when the library is constructed, there's going to be 15 new group study spaces, and I think that's going to be huge to the way we learn.
Spend a lot of time in the library. You're studying for exams every week nonstop. And it may seem like a trivial renovation, but it's going to make a big difference for the students.
What this renovation will do for us is enable us to have far more seminar rooms for students to work in small groups, enable us to teach more in small groups, which we found to be quite effective, and by creating a whole new clinic and pre-clinic area for us, enable us to use the technology that we're currently teaching as well as embrace future technology. When students come to visit us and see a facility that is as dynamic as our curriculum, which is as science-driven as our research is, it really shows that we are a very, very cohesive institution.
And we will be able to adopt modern technology, adopt modern ways of teaching students, and these modern modalities of teaching will greatly enhance the student experience. I think we will truly take on the challenge that Evans laid us down, that is that we would create a dental school which would be second to none.